Good morning, viewers. Hello and welcome to our morning news show on CNN News 18. With just 2 days left until the Lok Sabha elections 2024, world's largest democratic exercise with a staggering 97 crore voters gearing up for 7 phases of voting spanning from mid-April to early June. I'm Kohina Sharma and I'll take you through all the latest news and updates on this historic event over the next 60 minutes. But first up, we are tracking some breaking inputs. Well, Twitter says, the X platform says that the Election Commission of India has asked them to remove certain set of tweets of politicians and the parties. Now, they've removed them and said that we disagree with these actions, and according to the top Election Commission sources revealed to CNN News 18, they've suggested that we can suo moto block what we consider offensive, derogatory social media posts. So these are the latest inputs that we are tracking in, and according to the top Election Commission sources have revealed that they can suo moto block what they consider offensive and derogatory social media posts. Now, joining us on the broadcast are our senior colleagues Aman Sharma and Pallavi Ghosh. A very good morning to both of you. Well, my very first question goes to Pallavi. Pallavi, can you clarify the specific reasons cited by the Election Commission of India for requesting the removal of these 4 tweets from the politicians and the political parties?
So, Kohina, the Election Commission has a sole prerogative and the responsibility to ensure it's a level playing field, and that the social media posts or any comments by the leaders are not considered to be derogatory in nature. For that, the EC doesn't require anyone else's permission for that. And therefore, what EC sources have told us is that we have every right to take suo moto decision. It's not that we are told by the government to say so. So it's absolutely incorrect for the government to be blamed. Well, in this specific context, what happens is either complaints are flagged off or it comes to a notice of the Election Commission itself. And it's across social media platforms. It could be X, it could be Instagram, Facebook, and so on and so forth. Even WhatsApp, even those WhatsApp messages which are now going at broadcast, even that can come to a notice of the EC, and the EC can pull up the concerned person or the people who are behind it. Well, in this specific cases, what we are being told by the EC sources is that it was flagged off in some cases, or in most of the cases, they have their own team. They found it objectionable, and that is the reason why they asked them to take off. The X has always made this point very clear, and I remember when Elon Musk had taken over, he had actually given a soundbite when he said that while we may not agree to this kind of monitoring, but at the same time, or censorship as some would call it, we have to follow the rules of the country in which we operate. And therefore, we have to follow the rules, and that's exactly what X has done in this case.
Right, Pallavi, thank you so much for bringing in all those details. Well, now we are cutting across to Aman. Aman, help us understand, are there any established protocols or guidelines that the microblogging website X is following at the moment in evaluating the legality and appropriateness of these political posts that are being posted on its platform?
See, Kohina, the model code of conduct which is in place, the Election Commission of India is in charge of that. It is very clear in that any post or any campaign which is criticism of the private life of the candidates or the leaders contesting elections or a part of the political campaign, or any criticism which is based on unverified allegation. This is something the ECI does not tolerate, and that's, that is why even the social media is under a clear scanner. And these requests which went from ECI to the Twitter platform went on April 2nd and April 3rd, where ECI asked the 4 posts, and these 4 posts, mind you, Kohina, are from all political parties. It is not just the opposition. One post was by the Aam Aadmi Party, another by the YS RCP, another by TDP President Chandrababu Naidu, and one by Bihar's Deputy Chief Minister and State BJP President Samrat Chaudhary. All these 4 posts have been taken down on these provisions that you can't criticize the private life of a candidate or a leader, and you can't base criticism based on unverified allegations, because that misinforms the voter and the reader on the ground. So that is the reason that these posts have been taken down. Of course, X has said that it does not agree with these actions and maintains that the freedom of expression should extend to these posts and political speech in general. But in India, the MCC is very, very clear. It's very, very strict. Even to media, it's very, very strict. Indeed. That you can't publish unverified information. And these tweets have been taken down in India, but they are visible from non-Indian internet connections, of course.
Right, Aman. Thank you so much for bringing in all those details. We'll continue to track this story as the day progresses and we get more updates and reactions on this. But right now, shifting our focus. Well, months after his